What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Andrew. This is Aggie. We're here at Nexus Jiu-Jitsu in Folsom, and today we're doing something a little different. We're gonna do our get to know us video.
Q&A.
A little Q&A, little conversation, so you get to know who we are, what we're about, what we're like, our past, our history. Not too much. Some of you are weird, but in our video a couple weeks back, I asked in the video if anybody had any questions, and quite a few of you gave us some questions, and that was awesome. So we're just going to run through some of those and kind of give you guys a little snapshot about our lives. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first question we had was from Tagashi or Taigashi, not quite sure the pronunciation of that one, but you were helping me with the audio kind of issues we were having. So thank you for that.
Trial and error. We're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, we got a couple new mics, and this is a test run with those actually. So let me know how the audio is. But you asked, how did I get my start in jiu-jitsu, and who did I train under? That's a great question, and it's also a long, drawn-out answer, and I'll try to sum it up as quickly as I can.
Get comfortable, everybody.
Yeah. So how I got started was I grew up in the Bay Area, in California, in the East Bay area, Pittsburgh, Antioch, Bay Point. Real shitty ghetto. I was fighting a lot all the time, and my mom and I started boxing in 13 or 14 years old. And so I'd get in a lot of fights, and I would just beat people up. And then me and my mom went to Blockbuster one day. So that's, when did they go bankrupt? That was a long time ago. And I saw this video, and on the back of it was these pictures of a guy fighting in a ring, and he was on the ground punching people on the ground. And I was like, what is this? I got to rent it. So I rented it, and it was about Mark Kerr, the Smashing Machine. It was called the Smashing Machines, Mark Kerr, and it was about pride fighting and MMA in Japan. And that really interested me because I already was fighting a lot. I already was boxing. And so I was like, you know what? I can do this. And my mom was like, yeah, you're always fighting, so you might as well. So she actually found Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Cesar Gracie Academy in Pleasant Hill, which was real close to where I lived, about a city over. So I started training there when I was about 15-ish. And that was it, man. You know, I was boxing, wrestling in high school, and then started jiu-jitsu. And then Muay Thai came after that, and MMA after that. And I'll get into that a little more later. But that's kind of how it started. I trained under, my first coach was Vinny Magalhaes at Cesar Gracie Academy. Cesar Gracie was also a pretty regular coach. Then I had Caio Terra, Mateus Andre, Alessandro Ferreira. Then I went to Kyle's gym when he started his own gym in San Jose. I trained under Kurt Osiander, Half Gracie, and Jake Scoville in San Francisco at Half Gracie. Bounced all around. I had a pretty crazy lineage. And as it is now, I'm a black belt under Mike Mitchell, which is a Caio Terra lineage. And that's it. Yeah, that's kind of my start.
Weren't you choked out at some point with your jacket?
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I was a hard-headed, tough, just stupid kid. I was really strong. I was about this size when I was 14, about 5'10", 5'11", 175 pounds. So I thought I was hot shit. And my dad took me to Caesars for my first time going in there. And I'm wearing a jacket. It was kind of wintry time, I'm wearing this jacket. And my goal was to get big and strong for football and learn how to fight at the same time. And Caesar said, we should get you a gi, get you on the mats, get you training gi jiu-jitsu, get you ready, you want to be a fighter, all this. I was like, I'm not training in the gi, bro. That's like weird kind of, I thought it was stupid and not functional. He's like, no, you can like learn how to control people, choke people with their jackets and stuff, like with that jacket. And I was like, you can't choke me with my jacket, dude. I thought I knew. Right there in the doorway to the gym, he puts on a cross choke and chokes me out right there in front of my dad. My dad's just laughing at me. He goes, dipshit. And right from then I was hooked. I was like, there's stuff that I don't know and I need to know it. So got a gi and signed up, and the rest is history. So
life-changing.
Yeah, that's Caesar for you right there. But that was when I was 15 and I'm 35. So long time ago.
Next.
All right. Thank you for the question, Tagashi. All right, next question. We got J Young 488, and this is a question for both of us. What martial arts have we done, and for how long, and what interests do we have outside of jiu-jitsu? So what martial arts have you done for how long?
Jiu-Jitsu with you, and how long have I known you?
5 years,
So
6 years.
Jiu-Jitsu and kickboxing on and off for 5 years.
Mhm.
I'm still a white belt though.
Well, you don't like actively do it super
Yeah.
consistently. You're busy.
Yeah, our schedules are pretty opposite.
Yeah.
We only have weekends together.
Yeah.
Hence why we do this.
Yeah.
It's an activity.
And then for me, I started with boxing and wrestling, and then added in the jiu-jitsu, kickboxing and Muay Thai came after, and then MMA. And that all kind of happened. The jiu-jitsu to kickboxing and MMA all kind of happened within a 3-year span.
Mm-hmm.
So I was training kickboxing, Muay Thai, MMA by the time I was 17, 18. So I've been doing that stuff for about 15, 16 years. And other than that, I haven't done like traditional martial arts. I did karate when I was 7
Karate.
for like 5 months, maybe. But all traditional martial arts were kind of outside my realm. It was wrestling, boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, and I'm a purist with those forms. And then MMA.
I didn't do too much martial arts, but I swam competitively. I played water polo.
That's right.
Like I've just done other sports.
Where'd you play water polo?
At Diablo Valley Community College in Pleasant Hill and San Diego State.
SDSU.
But it was club though, so it's not that big of a deal.
It
was a
good
time.
In San Diego.
I know, that's true.
And then
good times.
What interests do we have outside of jiu-jitsu?
Working on the house, our animals.
Harley and Bodie.
Harley and Bodie, the best pups in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always tinkering around the house. Like, there's always work to be done.
Redoing the kitchen, redoing the bathrooms, redoing the yard.
Painting.
Gardening.
Oh yeah, I love gardening.
Yeah.
I had a really good yield of tomatoes this summer, so I'm excited about that. Getting better.
Yeah.
Every summer. But we like to
planting
travel a lot.
trees. You like to plant trees like crazy. Yeah, traveling. We definitely love to travel.
Yeah.
I've been all over. I've been all over Europe, all over Asia. We went to Bali together. Been in Poland together.
I want to explore the East Coast. That would be fun. Like do a road trip through there.
Yeah, that would be fun. That's something that we'd like to do. Any of you who live in the on that trail towards the East Coast, or what would that be? Northeast. That's kind of the route we want to go. So I'd want to stop by and train and say hi to everybody. So if anybody has any ideas of good gyms along the way, let me know.
Let us know.
Because I want to go to like South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina. See that. Go to Virginia. Go to
I want to visit like Alabama,
New York,
and I don't know. I just want to go somewhere there's a lot of history.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and lush nature. Another hobby, we like hiking and just being outside.
And pickleball. I don't know what it is about that game. It is so damn fun. It's so fast paced, and you just can hit.
And the people are so nice. The people who play pickleball are so nice.
Yeah. And then for me, interest outside of jiu-jitsu, I like to hunt. I got a bow a couple years back, and I love my compound bow. And so I shoot that a lot. I shoot my guns a lot. I love my guns. I'm a big gun nut. And I like to go hunting and be out in nature and trying to find a deer, trying to find a bear. I got deer tags and bear tags. And they're so hard to find. But one day.
You'll get there.
I'm going to get them.
I believe you. Oh, and we're obviously both into like working out.
Fitness
stuff. Good food.
Yeah.
We love cooking.
And we just got a property, so we're going to be farming. We're going to be raising animals.
We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure out how to homestead.
We're going to be homesteaders and jiu-jitsuers.
We should have a gym on the property.
Coming soon. All right, here's a question from, it looks like Lenny7829.
Lenny.
And this one's for Aggie. Aggie, Aggie, question mark? It always seems to be smirking. Would be interesting to hear what she's thinking. So like when I'm doing the video and I'm doing the technique, it seems like you're kind of smirking.
Yeah.
Maybe off in another realm.
I guess I'll answer that first. I'm just spacing out the whole time.
The whole time.
or I'm just immature and giggling at whatever you say, or maybe the position that I'm in. I'm a grown up.
Thinking about other things.
Yeah, just think about other things. Or especially like if you're like, what is it, towards the beginning or end when you're kind of like talking about what you're going to be talking about or whatever, then I'll just look out the window, and because there's a huge window in front of us and people walk by, cars drive by, so I'm just kind of looking outside.
We have like a storefront window and there's a big road out there, a big parking lot, so you see a lot of people passing by.
Just staring off into space. And then I'm also just thinking about like my to-do list, just thinking about life. I don't know.
And then your name, Aggie.
Yes, that's the correct way to spell it
But
in the United States. But so my family, yes. So my family came from Poland, and my name out there is actually very common. Out there it's Agata, or out here it's Agatha. But I'm not 90, so I don't want to be called Agatha at this time. Yeah, maybe when I'm 90.
So she's Aggie. Also Agusha or Agums or Agu, depending on who's talking to you.
Agusha, yeah, my dad calls me Agusha. But yeah, when we came here, I wanted to shorten my name, but I didn't know how to spell it. So in Poland, if you would say Aggie, it'd be A-G-I. So in my mind, I was like, oh, A-G-Y. That's the American way, the English way. But
so that's it.
It was incorrect, but now I'm just committed. Can't change it now. So, it's my identity.
So Lenny, that's how you spell Aggie properly, and that's where the name comes from.
But I'm not offended if it's spelled correctly.
A-G-G-I-E is totally fine.
That's a good question.
All right. Brian Kayaker 1. Only one. He asked.
You ain't first, you're last.
You ain't first, you're last. Product of Ricky Bobby. He asked, how did we meet? How long ago? Do either of us have jobs outside of Jiu-Jitsu? What's Aggie's belt rank? And this is a great question. What's your favorite sub that's too brutal for your worst enemy, so you save it for only your best friends? All right, so how did we meet?
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop. Where?
Danville.
We were in Danville in the Bay Area. We met at a coffee shop because I can't remember exactly what it was, if they either gave her my drink or gave me her drink, or if they put the names on and put her drink into my named cup and my drink into her named cup.
So yes, my name had your order poured into it. Right. So you were drinking out of my cup.
And so we look at each other and we're like, I think this is yours. And so then I realized that she's drinking almond milk. And at the time I was vegan. I was 10 years vegan.
Reformed now.
Reformed. I'm almost pure carnivore at this point. And she was a vegan for about a year and a half prior to this. Yeah. And I didn't know that, but at the time I was looking for a woman that was vegan. That was my goal. And so I see she's drinking this almond milk, and I'm like, oh, you drink almond milk? Do you not like dairy? And she said, no, I don't eat dairy, I don't eat animal products.
Like, I'll be honest, I think I was more of like, I was a more lenient vegan.
For sure.
I definitely wasn't as strict as you were.
But you still were being vegan.
But, yeah.
And so I go, wow, this girl is vegan, and I just met her at this coffee shop. I was like, well, I'm going to need to figure this out. So we ended up going on a long walk together. Right then, there's a big trail there, a bike trail.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, and we walked for, I don't know, an hour or so, and just talked and got to know each other.
Talked the whole time. And it's the kind of walk where you're just walking so slow.
So slow, just drinking the coffee, and it was a nice, really nice day. And so, that's how we met. It was just at a coffee shop because we got the wrong coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a trip.
So go get coffee.
That was 5 or 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah, leaning towards 6 at this point. And then, do we have jobs outside of Jiu-Jitsu?
Yes, I do.
She does. She works outside of Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes, full-time. And then this is your full-time.
All I do is teach, study, train, study more, get better at teaching, train, learn, teach, train.
But you know what, though? I consider your job partially my job, because I feel like I kind of do like the managing stuff a little bit, like decorations, like making it pretty. I don't know if you've noticed that it looks a little different.
She likes to change things a lot in the gym and drive me crazy.
Yeah, I have to fight for it though, but
she likes to put carpets down and
make it pretty.
Stuff.
Make it nice. Make it welcoming. Okay, all jiu-jitsu gyms don't need to be gross and not pew. You can make it a little nice.
Whoa.
Just a little TLC.
This gym is incredible. Spotless.
So yeah, this is my other job here.
What's your belt rank?
Oh, I'm white. A crispy white belt.
White belt. Yeah, she Aggie doesn't train consistently. It's not like, so we work on the techniques together. and I'll show her little things here and there.
Yeah.
But it's not something that she's able to put 3, 4, 5 days a week into,
Yeah.
like some of us do, and that's fine. That's just the way it is.
But we also live kind of far from this
It's
gym.
45 minutes
yeah,
away.
so like when I'm done with work, I want to go home, but I also get off late.
Yeah.
And then coming here before work, it's just too much. Like I don't like being rushed. I just want to cruise. I want to go lift my weights. I want to go to work. Drink my coffee in the sun on the patio. Yeah. You have to.
Yeah. What's my favorite submission that's too brutal for your worst enemy, so you save it for only your best friends? I make every submission as brutal as I can. Inside heel hooks are just, I love those motions. I do a lot of really mean Kimura style positions that I usually don't like. If I go train at random gyms with people, I leave that one in the bag. I don't bring that one out. But really, the meanest one that I have, and I did do it one time to a visitor that came here who's really awesome, and I like him a lot too. Trains at my buddy's gym, and I felt bad because it actually kind of hurt him. But it's called the Executioner. It's and I have a video of that in prior videos. I did it with Alicia. It's when you have a kind of a north-south style position. You're looking for the north-south choke, and it's just not there. So you step over their body and go in kind of a reverse guillotine. We call that the Executioner. Some people call it the Dragon Tamer or something or other. That one where you're just kind of effectively ripping their head back until they turn into a quad is my favorite mean submission that I like to do, and I don't do it to anybody other than my friends. So.
We'll link the video below.
Yeah. I'll link the video below, but it's a really good, really, really horrible motion to do to people. So if you have a buddy that you're really close with and you guys train a lot together, that's the one. That's the one. Then you can bragging rights forever. Christopher Perez 180 says, "Great content. Keep it coming. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. We will. We will. Nice. Always.
We're doing our best."
The Holy Bar says, "Thanks, Johnny Sins. Didn't know you do BJJ."
What doesn't Johnny Sins do?
Look, we didn't know. So that video we have, the short where there's like 4 million views, the heel hook short, I would say 1,000 comments on there are saying something about Johnny Sins, and we had no idea who Johnny Sins was. So we're like, who are they talking about? Some mechanic who's an astronaut, who's a whatever. So we looked him up, and I was like, oh, that's who Johnny Sins is. Okay.
Like I've definitely seen the meme before where he's like a doctor or whatever, but like, and I knew it was like related to porn, but I've never like seen him.
Yeah. So that to me was really, really funny, and I see the resemblance, and actually he's a good-looking dude. So thank you. I appreciate that. He's got a pretty solid job, I guess you could say. He's doing the Lord's work out there or whatever. So yeah, it's funny that people brought that to my attention, that I guess I look like Johnny Sins. I probably look like his little long lost cousin or something, but that's classic. So thank you for the comical little. That had 36 likes, man. So thank you for that. Is Aggie available for private lessons? It says Adventures and Vacations 4947. Are you available for private lessons?
Yes.
Aggie?
Yes, but it's really expensive. I don't think anyone can afford it.
What are we working
with? A lot of money.
Yeah?
A lot.
Throw a number out.
I don't know. How much do you think? How much
should Aggie charge for private lessons, guys?
$2.50.
Per second?
I don't know. Per hour?
How much should Aggie...
You wouldn't learn anything.
How much should Aggie charge for a private lesson, guys? Let us know down below. Maybe on our Patreon, she'll be able to do some private lessons for you guys.
Maybe I'll open my own gym, call it Aggie's Horrible Jiu-Jitsu.
Aggie's really bad, not known.
Really bad technique. Martial arts school.
Sounds about right. Let us know how much you should charge.
What's that guy's name who's like, oh, all you need to do is this, and then you do this, and then you get out of it like this. What's that guy's name? I know that was very descriptive.
Yeah, what the hell? I don't know.
No, but that guy, he's like, oh, does someone have you
Are you talking about the guy from Chicago, Dust?
He's like, I don't even know. I just know he has dark curly hair. I don't even remember. Is he Mexican, black, white? I don't even remember. But I remember him being like
the Dust guy. Yeah.
I'll be like the Dust guy.
Yeah. You just grab their leg and put him down, and then you grab him by the chin.
That will be mine. None of it works.
None of it works.
But it'll be convincing.
We'll see. Alexander Grundizzle. What's up, dude?
Grundy!
Sent us a heart. Love you,
Love
buddy.
you, Grundy.
You're the man. Adorable too.
Oh my god. Him and his wife, so good looking.
They're
I
perfect.
don't know how that even happens.
They are perfect. Abu Satifia says, "Damn hard to focus on the techniques for some reason." Yeah, man, it
Too
is.
good looking.
Oh, is it me? It's me. I knew it, dude. I knew
Johnny
it.
says.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. My dude, Abu. K-Steger boy, I think that's how you say it, says, "Thanks, mate. Great details." You're welcome, bro. All day. I got them all day.
He's so smart.
Never ending. Stephen V. Tran asked, "How did I find Jiu-Jitsu?" And I kind of went over that earlier in the video. I was just telling you how I was fighting a lot in the street as a kid. I had started boxing and wrestling in high school, and then my mom found this Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy, and we saw that video at the Blockbuster about MMA. I never knew about MMA, that you could fight and hit people and kick people and hold people down and all this, and that's kind of where it all came from. That's how it started, and I never looked back. The moment I started, I got bit by the bug, was addicted. And for the last 20 years, I've done jiu-jitsu effectively 3 to 6 times a week, every week.
And he's still obsessed. Like at home, he'll watch videos all the time. It's nonstop.
I'm still learning all the time.
There's a lot to learn.
Yeah, and I've never grown tired of it. There's been a couple times where I wanted to quit just because I lost a round or something, and my whole identity was winning and being better than everybody. And so I'd lose a round in the gym. And when I was like a blue belt, purple belt, I'd be like, "I'm done with this. Throw my gi, throw my belt." Friends of mine would be like, "Get your shit together." And I'd be like, "Oh, you're probably right." But yeah, ever since I was 15, I've done jiu-jitsu. Even injured, if I was injured and I couldn't train, I'd still be in the gym sitting watching every day. So yeah, pretty much an addict. I'm not quite sure how to say this name. More Almark Antoine 2867 says, "I'm your discovery of the week. Good pedagogy. Thanks for the video." Man, that's really nice to hear. I appreciate that. I really care about what I do. I really care about what we're doing. It's really important to me to get good technique out to our viewers, to our friends, and our the people who watch and want to learn, and to my students. So to hear that that's helpful to you in the way that I teach, and that the teaching itself is something you're enjoying, makes it all worth it. So thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but this is what I love, man. This is it.
Yeah, we read all the comments, and we really appreciate the positive ones and the lighthearted ones. There's a few that are trolls, or they're just salty and mad at the world. I don't care.
Well, on that note, Rewild University sent me a really thoughtful comment.
Oh, yeah.
Saying how much he appreciates our videos, what we teach, the technique, everything, and the proficiency. And then says, I would love to see you handle those haters a little more calmly and with a little more, a better demeanor. And that made sense. She tells me that all the time. Yeah. Don't respond to the haters, and I'm like I'm a fighter. And when someone comes with something, if you say a bunch of things, I'm going to react. I'm going to respond, tell you why you're wrong, and get back, And so that was really nice of you. Thank you, Rewild University, for that comment and helping me kind of center my thoughts a little bit, because she tells me all the time. Yeah. So
it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
People are just behind a keyboard. They feel safe. Yeah. They wouldn't say that in real life.
There's incels out there, and there's people out there who've never touched a woman, and that's fine. And that's their problem, not mine.
They just want to get a rise.
There are losers in that regard, and I'm not one of them. So they have hate, and that's cool. And then there are people who think that they know better than me, and I don't see them having 30,000 subs on YouTube. So it's like, I don't need to.
And even now, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's just sucky people out there, and that's it. You can't, whatever. It's the internet. Whatever. Yeah.
So all of you who say nice things, I appreciate it. All of you who have something negative to say.
Thank you, guys.
Get out of life.
Yes. Get out of here.
All right. Aggie, we got some questions for you on Instagram. Well, there's some questions for both of us, but do you have an OnlyFans? From Great X Scaled.
No.
No OnlyFans?
No, I don't. No.
Why not?
I don't think it would work too well with the job that I have right now. I feel like you can't do both, but also I don't think I want to do nudie things. I think that's like the whole point of OnlyFans, is most people do like nudie porn stuff, and that's just not like my style.
Not what you do.
No.
Yeah, more
Maybe
traditional.
like I like swimsuit stuff, yeah.
Mm.
Working out stuff, yeah. But
Would you guys pay for that? Let us know. Would you pay for OnlyFans swimsuit stuff?
for swimsuits?
Huh?
Oh gosh.
All right. Xavier Ronaldo 27 has 2 questions for us. Difference between gi and no gi. No gi's fast. No gi's there's no real grips except for physical grips on the body, and you have to understand those. So 2-on-1s, wrist grips, elbow grips, things like that. Athleticism is favored a lot more in no gi. Getting sweaty, being able to move fast, strong, athletic. That's going to benefit you a lot in no gi. In the gi, you can slow things down. It's much more technical and slow. And for me, the gi is more effective because I'm older and I'm beat up, and I have these young athletic kids that are trying to kill me every day. So I'm gonna hold them still for a second, and then I'm gonna sweep them, and I'm gonna choke them with their gi, and I'm not gonna let go. So I like the gi for that reason. I also love no gi, but you need to have your cardio up. You need to be able to move pretty quick. You need to be able to understand where people are going to go and how they're going to move. And it's just 2 very different games. At this point, how effective people are getting in no-gi with the wrestling and just the overall grappling, it's 2 different sports now, very much so. So they're quite different, and you need to have experience training in both to see how different they are, right? And then Xavier Ronaldo also asks, what belts are we? White belt, and I'm a 2nd-degree black belt. So I've been a black belt for about 6 years now. And then Angie Francis asks, when are you coming back to San Diego?
I don't know. Let's go like I don't know, February?
Let's go in
Or-
let's go in June, July, August.
I do miss the beach.
Let's go in August.
I wanna
We'll
hit
go
the
August
beach.
2024. We'll go hang
Yeah.
out for about a week or 2 down in San Diego.
Yeah.
Let me know where I
Soak in
should
the
train.
sun.
I guess there's Atos out there and some other places, so maybe I'll go get beat up by some of those guys. Look, here's the deal. I'm not the best at jiu-jitsu. Right? I'm technically I understand a lot about jiu-jitsu. I've been doing it for 20 years.
You're so humble.
But I'm not the best. You know, I'm not gonna win every tournament. I lost my last fight, right? I'm not gonna win every fight. But I love what I do. I love jiu-jitsu. It saved me. It's the reason I have what I have. All my best friends came from jiu-jitsu. I met her because I went to a coffee shop right by my jiu-jitsu gym. Like everything in my life came from this damn game. So I'm not going to go down to Atos and beat up somebody, or AOJ or Kyle's or anywhere. But I understand this game and I love it. And it's what I do, and it's always what I want to do. So just understand that, guys. If I ever come and train with you or meet you somewhere, I'm a regular ass dude who just put all of my life into this game. That's all it is.
And this stuff,
Passion.
like, you just want to share it.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't something that you hold in and die with the knowledge. Like,
yeah. And that's another thing too, especially for the haters.
Yeah.
Look, man, we come here for free on our off time together, and we've put out almost 70 videos now of really good high level techniques that work for me in my life
because of passion.
Because I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's what I love to do. And maybe at some point it makes money, maybe it never does. But I love to bring you guys this good technique and things that are helpful for you. And that's what this is. That's all it is. So you want to hate on it, you want to hate because she's hot or because I mess with her, or you want to hate because it's a girl and she doesn't know jiu-jitsu that well. You want to
excuse me for wearing athletic apparel.
Yeah, you know, whatever. But we love what we're doing. You know? And I want to keep bringing it to you guys. So.
Oh, quick question for you. What are your stats? How tall are you? How much do you weigh?
I'm
big broad.
I'm about 5'11". I weigh about 175 right now. I like to fight MMA closer to 155. I compete in jiu-jitsu at 167 lightweight.
Yeah.
You're what, 5'9"?
I'm 5'9", 160.
160.
Yeah. I like fluctuate plus or minus like 3 pounds. So.
Yeah. So
for
a woman, she's big and strong. For a dude, I'm pretty average, you know. But those are our stats.
Yeah. Because I feel like in videos it's kind of hard to tell how tall are we. Are we little? Are we tall? Yeah. I feel like we're a good medium.
Yeah.
Medium.
When we go out, we're hanging out. She's taller than most of the girls, and I'm about the size of most of the guys. So that's what that is. But
we're just your average Joes here.
So thank you everybody who sent some questions to us that wanted to get to know us a little better. As a quick snapshot into our lives, how we met, my lineage, my route, what she likes to do outside of jiu-jitsu, what we're about. We really, really appreciate everybody who watches. If you guys appreciate us, then keep watching, keep liking, keep commenting. Maybe go hit that Patreon up, buy Aggie a coffee, buy me a beer. And we're going to just keep bringing you this good content and doing our best at every turn. And I appreciate the feedback from you guys. Some of you have been very helpful with that. And let's just keep it going, man. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you, really.